Hi, Kim Rayner here, and I want to welcome you to episode 11 of All About Spirit's Life After Cancer. And today's episode is entitled 9 Things I Wish I Knew My First Holiday After Cancer. And I chose this topic today because we are moving into the heart of the holiday season, and that means busier lives, it means visiting with people, sometimes it means traveling for people. And there are some things that I know today that I wish I'd have known back then. And I thought it might be helpful to share them with you. And this information too, it's not necessarily only good for cancer survivors, it's good for a healthy, balanced lifestyle. So the first thing that I want to share is plan ahead. Really take the time to look at what you've got coming up and when the holiday falls and plan ahead. Find out what your doctor's office's hours are and know who to contact if something happens to you. If the office is closed on certain days, are you supposed to go to the emergency room? Are you supposed to call an on-call nurse? Are you supposed to call Nurse Direct? Do you call the clinic? Do you call your oncologist? So find that information out before the actual holiday. If your oncologist is on vacation, find out who's taking their calls when they're gone. Also, don't wait till the last minute to plan ahead. If you have family events and things that are going on and people have invited you someplace and you're feeling like, I'm not sure if I actually want to go, let them know that you are considering it, but you're not going to be able to make the definite plans until you get closer to the actual date that it's going to happen. And it's okay to do that. And also, plan what you're going to do if you want to go early. Set the stage for people. Let them know, I might not be able to stay for the whole thing. I'm going to try and pop in and visit, but we'll see how things go. Hi, Marty. Thanks for tuning in today. Also, item number 2 is make sure that you have enough of your medication to get you through the holiday season. And that is whether you are traveling or if you are going to be staying at home. If a doctor's office is closed and you run out of medication, there's no way for you to get that prescription filled, and it can absolutely ruin your day if you need something and you don't have access to it. So double check today and make sure that you have the medications that you need, and if you don't, make arrangements to get the prescriptions filled. If you have to go into the office to pick them up, make arrangements to go ahead and do that. Item number 3 is to give yourself permission to pace yourself. You might be able to go and visit 7 people 7 days during the week, and that might not be the case for you today. Maybe it means that you're going to visit 1 or 2 people. Maybe it means that you're not going to visit anybody and you're going to ask people to come and visit you. Just set your pace and do it at a place or a rate that you're comfortable with. And then item number 4 is, as you're walking through the process, just do the stuff that you feel like doing. If you have been the one that has historically made the Christmas cookies or decorated the house or bought the tree, decorated the tree, and you don't feel like doing that stuff today, give yourself permission to not do that. Give yourself permission to just do the things that you like to do. And as you're doing that, that brings us into item number 5, which says, give yourself permission to rest. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're in holiday decorations, if you're out visiting family or friends, if you are just hanging around your house wrapping the Christmas presents, when you get tired, give yourself permission to stop and to sit down and relax. Your body is going through a lot emotionally. You're going through a lot, and you're not going to be able to keep the pace that you used to be able to keep. So give yourself permission to sit back and relax and rest. The next thing is, let people do things for you. There are so many times that we get asked, what can I do to help you? How can I give you a hand? What can I do to help? And, let people in. Let people help you with things. If you want help baking the cookies this year, ask somebody else to do it for you. If you are the one that normally makes the whole holiday dinner, ask people to bring a dish to pass. If you're going to go and visit some other people, allow them to do the work and you just go and show up. Just give yourself permission. Invite other people to help you and let them do things completely on your behalf for you. The next thing that I want to talk about, it has to do with eating. You know, if you're going through your cancer treatment, or even if you're done with your cancer treatment, that sometimes food gets to be an issue for us. I mean, sometimes we get really hungry because they're giving us steroids, and other times we're not hungry and we don't want to eat. Or things that used to be our favorite things, they make us nauseous today and they make us sick to our stomach. Or we can't eat as much as we used to, and people like to push food on us because they think we need to be, taking our nutrition in. And we really do know what's best for our bodies. We know what we're able to tolerate. So if people are asking you to eat more, or they're wanting you to eat and you don't feel like eating, and ask them to give you smaller portions. Take smaller portions yourself. You can always go back for more. If something doesn't suit you, if you're not hungry for it, it's okay to not want to eat it. It's okay to say, no thanks. I don't want that. I'm not hungry for that now. That is absolutely okay. Item number 8 has to do too with food, and that is, bring your own snacks. If there's things that, if your appetite is picky, or there's certain things that feel really good when you eat them, give yourself permission to bring your own snacks. I used to love liver paste when I was going through my treatment, and it's like, oh my gosh, the thought of eating that made me sick to my stomach. So, if rice cakes sound better on your tummy than liver paste, then bring the rice cakes, or bring bananas, or bring whatever it is that you feel comfortable eating. So bring your own snacks, whether they're preparing meals, bringing a whole huge dinner, and you're wanting peanut butter on toast, bring your own snacks. It'll be okay. And then item number 9, the last thing that I want to talk about, is really giving yourself permission to enjoy the holidays. Sometimes when we are going through cancer treatment, or we're going through any kind of a health crisis, we have this way of not giving ourselves permission to enjoy what's going on around us. If we make a conscious, concerted effort to say, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna have a really good time. I'm gonna set that as my intention. Sometimes that's really helpful, and that's all it takes to give us a really good day. So I invite you to give yourself permission and actually set the intention that you're going to enjoy whatever it is that you are doing this holiday. Whether it is sitting quietly, whether it's going and hanging out with family and friends, give yourself permission to enjoy it. And whether you're the caregiver or the survivor, I really invite you to do that as well, to give yourself permission to enjoy. Because sometimes as caregivers we think, oh, I shouldn't be having fun. They're in crisis, and I don't want to be having fun when they're in crisis. So the 9 things again are: number 1, plan ahead. Number 2, make sure that you have enough of your prescription for you. Number 3, pace yourself. Number 4 is do just the things that you like to do and let that be okay. Number 5 is rest when you're tired. 6 is let people do it for you, or let them help you do it. Number 7 is eat small portions if your appetite is quirky. Number 8 is bring your own food. And number 9 is let yourself enjoy the holidays. So the last thing that I want to mention, because I did learn how to take care of myself during the holidays, I am going to be taking off the next 2 weeks. I'm not going to be doing a live show on Christmas Day. I'll be spending it with my family. And on New Year's Day, I won't be doing a show either, because for the last 8 years, part of the tradition that I've built for myself is to not deal with any electronics on New Year's Day and to spend the day in silent contemplation. So I may do something a different day during the holidays, but don't be looking for any kind of episode on the Mondays, which is when the Facebook Live show usually is. So if this information was helpful for you, I hope that you'll like it. I hope that you'll share it. And I really, above all, hope that you have a really, really blessed holiday season, no matter how you choose to celebrate it. Thanks for being here today, and I will talk to you or see you on January 8th of 2018. Until we actually meet again, I hope that life treats you well. Happy holidays.